Hello, I'm Todor Plachkov from MCAT, Bulgaria, and today we'll continue our Inventor lessons with part 2 in Inventor 2013. Of course, you can use another version of Inventor. Most of the commands I'm using in these lessons are in every, let's say, from every versions of Inventor. I'm using again the same DWG file and I'm getting dimensions from it. Right now I was in the first part I was finishing the sketch which will be used to create the main part of the lower detail of the gear reducer. Right now I will create this closed contour. I'll use the command mirror. And as you know, maybe from AutoCAD or products like this, you need for mirror, you need a mirror line. This mirror line, I will create it exactly in the center of the middle point of this the line I've just projected. You can create it as a construction line. It's not obligatory to be a construction line but it's easier for you to understand. And the way the mirror command is used is first you select the geometry you will mirror, and then you click the right button on the mouse, and after that you select the mirror line and execute the command. As I told you in the first place, you have to close the contour because I will create a solid with it, so it's obviously that it should be a closed contour. Alright, that's my closed contour, and I'll right click and finish the sketch. Then I will use now I'm using the command extrude. If there are only one closed contour, Inventor will automatically select it. After that, I have to let me see how long is this extrusion will be. From here to let's say here. Okay, 328, right? So 328. Okay, and the other part of this solid is I will create with the command draft. Drafts can be used not only for cutting our solids, it can be used for adding additional solid. First I have to select the pull direction, and then the wall I will use for this draft. Let me see what is the angle of the slope, 49 degrees. Okay, 49 for the bottom, so it's 90 minus 49, because it's 49 from the horizontal part, for horizontal line. Alright, of course, as I told you in the first lesson, you can always get back and change some of these parameters. Of course, next step is to cut this canal, or as you wanted to say, this canal. It goes through the whole part, as I see. All right, and let's see some dimensions of it. Don't do any fillets just for now. Most of the fillets, the best way is to create the fillets in the 3D model, not in the 2D sketch. Sometimes, of course, it's better to do it in the 2D sketch. Alright, I will create a sketch in the XZ plane. When you select the plane, Inventor suggests you the only command that is logical for after selecting a plane, and that's it for creating a sketch. So push the button create a sketch, or press the S button on your keyboard. I will project some geometry with the project geometry command. I'll project as much as you can, because that means your sketch is adaptive to some changes in the previous created dimensions. So in this case I used rectangular command, and when rectangular has equal walls, it is a square. I will cut through all, and not that is when I select all in the extrude window, cut and through all, and I am finished with this cut here. It is great looking, right? So after I finish this part of my my detail, I will continue. I will create the inner hole, let's say, or inner space. I will create it. I will create it, of course, again with the extrude command, and with the extrude command and cut, of course, after that. And first I have to create again a close contour. Let's see some of these dimensions. Most of them I think are 10, radius 10, and other stuff are also 10. Again, I will use the XZ plane. I will create a sketch in it. I will I'm pressing the F7 button, or I will slice my graphics. It's easier to create this kind of sketch when you are in the part. This command is available in the lower center of your screen. It's F7. As you see, it's pressed right now. I will again project some parts, some geometries, and I will dimension after that. If you are the geometries which are projected are unmovable and unchangeable, you cannot change their dimensions or move some of their points. Of course, if you click on them with the right button of your mouse, and there is an option which said break link. After that, the geometry you've just projected it acts like a normal geometry, and you can change it as much as you want. I'm creating the inner part of in inner space. Right now I will create the fillets in the 2D sketch because it's easier. And the radius is 10 millimeters. I will create the other fillet, which is also 10 millimeters. Alright, it goes very smoothly here. Goes very smoothly. Okay, this horizontal line I will delete it. Okay, let me see next dimensions. This one, okay, to this, okay, and somewhere to the right. Okay, I'll see how it goes. Let me again see some dimensions. As I mentioned in the first lesson, if your drawing or DWG file is it's accurate, every dimension in it is accurate, you can always copy and paste some of the geometries, and you don't have to put dimensions on every geometry. But as you see in my DWG file, most of the geometries are not right, not exact, and then not accurate as they should be. So first I will create some geometries. Let me just put some dimensions. There are many ways of creating sketches. Some people say that it's better first to create the sketch, then to dimension it. Let's say that both of I'm using a mixture of these two styles. Sometimes I just first create the geometries. Okay, and I will use the extend command to extend these geometries. Every geometry in Inventor, which has an open end, let's say, can be extended to another geometry with this command extend. I'm not sure that I select the right point. Yes, this one. Zoom in as much as you want, as much as you can. It's better to be sure that you have selected the correct okay, 150 degrees. And now we'll put these dimensions into the in count. 8.5, 150. All right, 150 degrees. Okay, this part of the geometry is finished. Okay, so let's finish the other one. There is some kind of edge in the inner space. Maybe it's not very. It's better to with some fillet, but that's the way they've done it. All right, and there is a slope here to the upper part. Okay. As you see, it's not very easy to read these drawings, even if you are experienced. Let's say I will create some points from here, and I will create just a line to extend my this line, but maybe it's not, they are not crossing, so I don't need this this line or end this point. I will use another method. Right, I will select them and delete them. I will use another method. I will project I will project this line and I will offset it. Let's say something like this. I will put the dimension 10 millimeters from the original one, and I will extend it manually with the left click of my mouse, exactly where the horizontal line finishes. Again, I will use the command extend to extend the horizontal line, and as you see, this line, it should finish exactly at the corner, but as you know, some of my dimensions are not correct, so there is just a little bit of not exactly finished it where it should be. So I will delete this line. I will I will project this point, and after that I will close my contour, and that's the part I should use to cut through my part. Let's see how much this extrusion will be, the cut extrusion, let's say. I'll again open the DWG drawing. Let me see. This was 10 millimeters. The thickness here was 10 millimeters. Alright. Let me see also if there is somewhere I can see how much is the thickness of my inner space. I cannot see if there is such a dimension here. Alright, I will make it 10 millimeters from the both sides, and to do that I will create two planes which are exactly 10 millimeters from the both sides. Okay, I will create it like that. I press the plane command button. Then I am selecting the wall and still holding the left button. I'm moving the cursor in one direction, and that means to Inventor that I want to move this plane. Then I will extrude this closed contour, and I will select for extent. I will select between, the option between, and I will cut my part, and I will create my extrusion between these two planes I have just created. And as you see, the result is satisfying. It's exactly the way it is in the drawing. In the next part I will create the ribs which are supporting the shafts. In the next parts you will see how to create the shaft, the gear, and the bearings, of course, and the other things in our gear reducer. Okay, that's it for the second part of my lessons. If you have some questions or suggestions or everything you want to say about my lessons, you can always contact me through an email. I will take every note into consideration, and I hope you enjoy my lesson.